In today's video, I'm going to be doing a showcase of the Nightfall mod menu for Red Dead Redemption 2. If you guys want to pick up this menu, head over to wickedgamers.com and use coupon code Luciano for 5% off. Alrighty guys, starting off with their stealth options here, you have your no clip option here as well. Basically, you can change the speed of this if you would like to make it faster or slower. You have your speed as well as your teleport to ground as well as your invincibility. You have your wardrobe options here. Let me enable God mode. I forgot about that. Yeah, that would help. Anyway, you do have your wardrobe options here. Basically, you do have your male outfits here if you want to basically change your components to make an outfit. Same with their female. You can also input a name and then save an outfit, and they will show up under saved outfits. You do have your model changer here as well if you basically want to be any other model other than a human. For example, an alligator or a badger. There you go. You can do so as well. You have a spinning sphere option here if you want to enable that. You can also change the spear count or the sphere count as well as the height and radius, for example. You can also change the actual type of ball that's going around if you'd like to do so as well. You have your God mode as well as to recuperate your infinite force cores. Your never wanted, spawn at place of death. You have your infinite stamina, dead eye, as well as your never cold. You do have your super jump option here as well as your invisible. You do have your no ragdoll option here as well if you want to enable that. And then lastly, you do have your suicide, your scalp head modifier if you want to make yourself bigger or smaller. You do have your clear character as well as your auto clear character. And then lastly, everybody ignores you. You do have your online options here. I will select a player and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so say you select this guy, for example. You do have your teleport to, you do have your teleport to me, as well as your crash, your rainbow smash crash to show social club profile. You can copy his info or some of it. You do have your copy outfit as well as your spectate. You can also block incoming syncs. You can also give him chests with bottles, combs, money, or treasure. You do have your throw off horse as well as freeze, camera shake, flash, block horse, no ragdoll, explode, create, clone, cage, loop a wanted bounty. You can enable or disable his defense, as well as parley with everybody in self. You have your kick for mission, as well as your decrease honor and increase honor. You have your ear rape, as well as your sound spam option there. You have your ESP as well if you want to enable your box, skeleton, as well as your info ESP. For example, you want to enable your boxes, your skeletons. You can do so as well as their nickname, distance. There you go. For example, the guy in the distance over there, and there. Whatever, you get the gist. You do have your notifications as well, like your join player, leave player, and your show spectators if you want to enable those. You do have your spoofing options here as well, like your rank spoof, name spoof, IP spoof, and blip spoof. You do have show all players on the map. You do have your off the radar as well as your passive mode, your bypass profanity filter, bell to main menu. You can change your session to public, private, or solo. You do have your vehicle options here as well. Let me get a horse real quick. Basically, starting off the vehicle, you do have a spawner where you can spawn in these horses. Vehicles is you do have your settings as well if you want to spawn in it. Spawn it with God mode. You can also delete the previous. So like I said, you do have your vehicles like your coaches, boats, trains, and misc. For your horses, draft horse, multi-class. We'll do a race horse for the time being. There we go. We are on a race horse. Boom. Moving on here, you do have a train manager here as well if you want to control trains and drive them, flip them around, stuff like that. This is where you go. You have a repair, your recuperate horse, as well as your upgrade horse, your no ragdoll horse, your fearless horse, instant horse delivery when you whistle, infinite force cores. You have your god mode as well as your god mode for your vehicle, infinite horse stamina, horse always clean, fast horse, as well as your shoot flames, as well as your scale for your horse if you want to make them bigger or smaller. And then you do have your fast enter and exit horse. You have your weapon options here. You do have your aimbot here. Basically, combine the key, for example, your right mouse button. And then you can also set it from players to peds or both. So for example, if I can find a ped, there you go. Look at that aimbot. I just fucking locks onto them. Damn, that horse does not like me. Oh, I think it's because I shot. Look at him. Look at that aimbot on the horse, though. That's actually crazy, bro. That is crazy. You do for airbrush too as well. If you want to like draw shit in the air, you can do so as well. You do have your tracers here as well as your infinite ammo. You do have your weapon always clear, your lightning gun as well as your teleport gun. You shoot and you teleport. You do have your delete gun as well. You can basically delete certain objects. Only the ones that are native to the map. You do have your explosion gun as well if you want to do that. You do have a rapid fire option as well as your slow motion aim, your no spread, and then lastly your one shot, one kill, which basically increases the damage of each bullet to one shot anyone you shoot. You have your teleport options here, like your teleport to waypoint, auto teleport to waypoint, your Madame Nazar, your settlements, Mid-Eastern, Saint Denis, your northeast, northern, northwest, southwest, and off the land, as well as your unfinished or out of bounds teleports. So for example, you go to your Mid-Eastern here, you want to go to this UFO cult house. Boom, there you go, you're at this cult house with one fucking click of a button. You have your world options here as well, like your world editor, if you want to basically change, you know, the RGB of your sky, clouds, lights, stuff like that. And you can actually change the RGB of the literal lights. You have your weather here as well, if you want to change the weather to sunny, for example. There you go. You want to change the time as well, you can basically do that. You can change it to whatever you would like. Same with your wind speed, your rain level, your snow, if you want to turn that on or off. Different freeze time, disable water, disable your camera restrictions, your VRAM warning message, your different anti-AFK, bypass restricted areas, show blip for your Madame Nazar. You can also disable your camera shake, your FOV editor if you want to change your FOV. And you can also disable HUD if you want to get like a cool screenshot. You can do that. You have protections here like your network events, crash protection, attach protection, teleport protection, and your script shield protections against other modders. Whether it's your kicks, crashes, your spams, stuff like that, this will protect you. You have a recovery option here as well, like your Rockstar gift loop, which will basically give you a bunch of money in gold with one click of a button. You have your give gold as well as your give $13, your give $13 loop. You have your give all weapons as well as the rewards. You do have your auto give all rewards. You do have a roll booster here as well, like your bounty hunter, naturalist, moonshiner, and trader and collector booster. You have your items here as well if you want to give yourself individual items like your coins, alcohol, antique alcohol bottles, rings, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, stuff like that. Same with the daily challenges here like your bounty hunter, naturalist, collector, moonshiner, trader, or your daily goals. You have your collectors here, or your collections I should say, whether it's your bottles, combs, or money. And then lastly, you do have legendary animals if you want to spawn these in dead or alive. For example, your boar or your ram. There you go. You can spawn them in dead and skin them. You do ever skip a bounty hunter cooldown as well if you want to do that. Lastly, moving over to settings here, you do your hotkeys, which will basically show any hotkeys that you have. For example, my aimbot will show up there. You can save or load these if you would like. You can also log the usage of them. You do your menu keys as well if you want to basically change the menu keys for the menu itself. For example, if I want to change, you know, how I open the menu, you would just go here and do that. You have your translations here, whether it's English, Chinese, or Russian. You have your interface here if you want to basically change any of the menu positioning, text sizes, stuff like that. You can do so there. And then lastly, you have your save and load settings. But that actually is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.